Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Martina Trucco, and I'm joined today by Sumit Sadana, Executive Vice President and Chief Business Officer at Micron Technology. Sumit, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Martina.
Before we jump right in, tell us a little bit more about your role at Micron so everyone understands what the scope of everything is that you're working on.
Sure. So I'm responsible for the business units that we have in the company, as well as the strategy, corporate development, and of course, the GCM organization, the Global Communication and Marketing team.
Well, so it sounds like in your scope, you've had an opportunity to really see the entire breadth of what Micron's response to the COVID pandemic has been. I wanted to start us off a little bit by talking about what are some of the steps that Micron has been taking in order to protect our team members and really kind of keep our operation and our business going during this time.
Yeah, I mean, this has certainly been a challenging time for society, for all societies around the world, as this virus has spread through the different communities. And I think Micron team members around the world have responded in a very admirable fashion. Certainly our ops team in Asia saw the effects of this virus first compared to other communities in the Western world. And they responded fast. Our ops team has taken the lead in helping drive some of the policies and procedures that we have been following in the company to keep everyone safe. And in doing so, they have also kept, our ops team has also kept our fabs running. Our business is deemed to be essential and critical to the worldwide infrastructure. As you can imagine, nothing in the world can ship, no electronic product can work without DRAM. And so, our business is very, very important to keep going, and our teams have done a phenomenal job of keeping our production going in service of our customers and the economy. And within our companies, whether it's our engineering labs or in our business organizations, sales organizations, other teams around the world, we have been adopting social distancing, ensuring that only the most critical members are on site. And as the world economy starts to think about reopening, we are thinking through how we keep everyone safe and continue our business through a phased approach through that process as well. And prioritizing the safety has been key, and we have also been focused on delivering to our customers and taking care of our communities alongside that.
Well, and I think it's such an interesting point that we really have a responsibility to the world right now to make sure that our products are still getting out there. We probably wouldn't be able to be having this video conference right now if it weren't for memory and storage technologies that we're making available. So I love that notion of responsibility, and I think that's something that really extends into how Micron has responded in the communities that we're a part of. So I was wondering if we could talk a little bit more about what has Micron's community response been like, and you've taken a really personal role in sponsoring a lot of those activities as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've been very fortunate to work with a tremendously motivated, dedicated set of Micron team members from across the company, across the different sites, who have partnered together to put additional focus on Micron's effort in responding to this very big social crisis as it has been unfolding around the world. So Micron has done a number of important things in the community. We have committed $35 million from the company to help our communities. Out of that, $10 million is a grant from the foundation, the Micron Foundation. And we have used that across different portions of the world where we have operations to partner with organizations and nonprofits who are focused on helping our communities. And it could be, getting first responders some of the personal protective equipment. It could be focusing on getting food to those who are seeing food insecurity. And food insecurity has been such a big challenge in society because so many millions and tens of millions of people around the world have lost their jobs, hundreds of millions of people getting impacted by hunger in this time. And we have been doing our part to really help in the community from that angle. And then, of course, the innovation angle, very, very important. Our team members have risen to the challenge, and they have been thinking about new ways in which Micron can help the community through our own inventiveness, our own innovation. People have been coming up with 3D printed devices that can be used in a hospital setting to keep our first responders safe, to keep our doctors safe. They've been coming on with ideas regarding how to sanitize equipment using ultraviolet light, and a lot of work going on in that. And so in many different ways, from the grassroots, from our team members around the world, lots of good ideas that we have been assessing, following up on, and finding ways to help our community in all the different locations we are present.
Well, and I think it's so incredible that these acts of kindness that are large and small that we're seeing by all of our team members around the world. And if I'm not mistaken, the community task force that you are helping lead really has came together in just I think the first one's in just about 24 hours or so, as you started to bring the team together, and it's now over 80 team members. Isn't that right?
That's right. Yeah, I mean, there are 80 plus members who are on this task force. And our goal is to just channel all of the positive ideas that are coming from all parts of the company into a prioritized list, and also focused on how we maximize the impact of Micron in the community. Of course, we can't do everything that we may want to do, but no doubt that we can come together as a team and make an impact. If you also see how the company has risen to the challenge to contribute funds, each person just coming up with a contribution that the company matches 2 to 1. And that itself has raised over $6 million and counting. And so I think the generosity of the team, the thoughtfulness of the team is very, very humbling to see.
It's incredible to see that. And so all those generous contributions, and they really showcase what Micron's team members are really all about. Maybe just to wrap things up here, I'd love your perspective on anything that surprised you about the situation that we've gone through, and in particular with so many of Micron's team members working remotely in modes that often they really had not been used to, while we have a significant portion of our team, of course, still continuing to keep our operation going. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that none of us have experienced in our lifetime, and it's an incredibly challenging, perplexing, frustrating problem that the world is facing. Everything that we know about our lives has changed, and just the simple acts of meeting someone, shaking hands, hugging people is just completely been taken away from everyone with all of the social distancing. And so, how people respond to this as a society, how we respond to this as a company, and how we have all come together to really set aside our own personal challenges that we may have in our own lives, and come together to enable the company to continue to serve its customers and be that very important foundation, so that our customers can continue to ship products that the economy needs to just survive and get by every day. We all are working from home. We all are ordering things online. We all are watching more, online content. None of that is possible without our products. So the way our teams have come together to really enable that to continue, as well as the compassion that the team has shown in working with the community through many, many different ways and in many different initiatives across the world, and the resilience that our company has shown, and the leadership that our company and all of our team members have taken is really been very, very heartening to see, and very, very humbling to see.
That's fantastic, Sumit. Thanks so much for joining us, and thank you for sharing your thoughts and everything that this incredible community task force is doing to help respond to the crisis.
Thank you, Martina.